What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday, November 10th. I'm excited to see so many of you all here today. The weather is going to start to get a little bit colder, so make sure that you are dressing appropriately, especially some of our walkers. Make sure that you've got on layers that you need. We have additional coats here at Middle School North, so if we have students, new coats. So if you are in need of a coat, please let us know and we can help you with that. I want to remind you to be a pro. We are positive, we are respectful, and we take ownership for our actions here at Middle School North. We've got some birthdays coming up. We actually don't have any birthdays today, but we do have some birthdays for tomorrow. I want to remind you, we do not have school tomorrow on Thursday. So I wanted to get tomorrow's birthdays included today. Jay Lee, happy birthday to you tomorrow. Supriya, I hope I'm not pronouncing that wrong. And then Mrs. Bofiche's birthday is tomorrow. So happy birthday to the three of you a day early. Band club will meet today after school. So if you are in band club, don't forget that you're meeting today after school. I want to remind you about our Thanksgiving food drive, our grade level competition. Right now, 8th grade's in the lead. We're only a day in, so I wouldn't get too concerned about that 6th and 7th grade. But we've done this before, and you don't want to fall too far behind. If you fall too far behind, it gets tough to make up that difference. So 6th and 7th grade, I'm counting on you guys. I made predictions originally that the 7th grade was going to win. I thought a little bit more about that yesterday, and I made the prediction that 6th grade was going to win. But as of now, neither of those predictions look like they're coming true. So 6th grade, 7th grade, I need you to step up. I need you to compete with the 8th grade. I said it on the morning announcements. They will brag about winning for the rest of the school year. So 6th grade, 7th grade, step up. We need you guys to do a great job. Remember, these are Thanksgiving food items, so canned vegetables, things like corn, green beans, sweet potatoes, boxed mashed potatoes, boxed mac and cheese, gravy packets, cream of mushroom soup, anything that doesn't need to be refrigerated and will last for a little while. We will gladly take those donations. So come on 6th grade, come on 7th grade. Obviously, this is for a great cause in collecting food for families in our community. But I like to have a little bit of competition as well. All right, I want to remind you, E plus R equals O. We're starting to have more and more conversations about this, which is great because this is really important. There's something in here, though, that we have not talked about yet. So we talked about the event. The event is what's out of your control. You cannot control it. Things are going to happen to you throughout the day that you don't have control over. Maybe somebody bumps you in the hallway, okay? You control your R. This R right here, this is what you control. You control your response to the events happening to you. So somebody bumps into you in the hallway, you got some choices, you know? You could bump back into them. You could just keep walking along your way, going to class. You've got options, but the response that you choose will lead to the outcome. Sometimes they're going to be positive, sometimes they're going to be negative, but the outcome is based on your choice and your response. Now, something that we haven't talked about right here, this little plus right here, that symbolizes you pressing pause. So stopping to think. So an event happens, something happens. I want you to press pause, okay, stop, and think about the response that you want. Sometimes when we just react, we don't make the best choices. I know that for me personally, when I just react and I don't stop to think about what possible choices I can have, I tend to make bad choices. So press pause, okay, stop and think, and then make the choice that's going to lead to the best outcome. So we'll continue talking about this E plus R equals O, but something happens, we want to press pause, stop, think for a minute, think about your choices, your responses that you can choose from, and then pick one that's going to lead to the best outcome. I want to say thank you to our veterans. As I said earlier, tomorrow is Veterans Day, so we do not have school. I hope I'm not missing any of our staff members who are veterans. If I am, I deeply apologize. But I know Mr. Eaton and Mrs. Schultz are both veterans who have spent time in our armed forces. And so make sure, students, if you haven't done so, take a minute today and just tell them thank you for serving their country. We are really grateful for all of our freedoms and opportunities here in the United States. And we're really grateful for our veterans for everything that they do. So shout out to Mr. Eaton and to Mrs. Schultz. We really appreciate you. All right, I got a staff shout out. This one goes out to Mr. Lewis, a student teacher in Miss Crumb's class, because he is super kind and makes my Mondays and Tuesdays a lot better. We've also talked about mental health together, and it means a lot, and I'm really grateful that he's a student teacher here. I would also like to actually give a shout out to Miss Crumb because she has to put up with my insane class. She is trying her best, and I notice it. I appreciate them both a lot. That's awesome. We have been so lucky here at Middle School North to have some really fantastic student teachers, which is awesome because they add a different layer, a different perspective to our daily interactions with students and to our lesson plans. So special shout out to Mr. Lewis and Miss Crum from an anonymous student. And then a shout out to Geneva Conley for helping me write the expression dates. That's from Miss Karstadt. And I have no idea what that means. I'm guessing that's a math term. I might need to go back and relearn some 7th grade math. But Geneva, whatever you did, awesome. Thank you. All right, and I want to remind you, if no one has told you yet today, you are loved. You do belong here at Middle School North. You have all the tools to be successful. You've got this. We got your back. And together we are going to have some great success. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Remember, no school tomorrow. And as always, it is great to be a